Hi everybody, this is Barry from NFT Music Info. Here are the top 50 NFT ideas for artists. So let's go. NFT Music Info for the top 50 NFT art ideas. Number 1 is to release new NFTs. But this could be not just an art piece, but it could also be a collection. There are lots of collections on there. Just take a look at OpenSea. There's so many to choose from. Some artists have done hundreds and hundreds and even thousands of pieces just to build up their collection, and they seem to be really popular on platforms such as OpenSea. Number 2 is to include unlockable content in your NFT. This could be anything. It could be music files, it could be picture files, it could be images. It's just something to consider doing as an additional advantage for selling NFTs. Number 3 is about effects. So if you did want to just release one image but have different variety of that, you could include effects in order to do that. Number 4 is to collaborate with different artists. This seems to be doing very well in terms of the NFT market at the moment, so it's something worth considering. Number 5 is to collaborate with a musician so that your art piece has an extra element of interaction. Number 6 is to include exclusive limited material that's not available anywhere else. Number 7 is about having rough sketch versions of your NFT. Number 8 is to do similar ideas to what sold really well before. For example, Beeple's 5,000 Days sold for $69 million. 9 is to animate. So there's various tools that you could use even online just to animate your images. Number 10 is to include different platforms. So the obvious one could be OpenSea, but there's lots more to consider. And check out my other videos if you want to find out more. Number 11 is to apply for certain platforms that have an applications process, such as Foundation. It basically provides authenticity to your work. Number 12 is to consider what percentage you want as a resale value. A lot of platforms allow a resale percentage, so that's something to bear in mind if that piece is going to be sold again. How much commission do you want back from that? Number 13 is to consider doing collectible cards. Again, this is about a collection. Collectible cards seem to be the way of the game at the moment. Plenty of those to collect, and that really gets buyers interested in buying more. Number 14 is to consider giving away full rights. If you do wish to consider doing that, then please make sure that you seek advice and you build up a proper contract so that there's no grey areas with that. Same goes for number 15 as well in terms of giving away a percentage of your rights. Number 16 is to remember to promote your NFT. If you use a platform such as OpenSea, there's so many NFTs on there now that it's very much like eBay, that it's very hard to find somebody. So make sure you promote via social media, TikTok, YouTube videos, anything to help with that. Number 17 is to include the buyer's name in the credits. Obviously, this might be a bit difficult if it's art, but it's something that you could certainly do in the future. Number 18 is to include signed artwork as an NFT. Number 19 is to offer a meet and greet so that when somebody buys a particular NFT, then you can actually meet and greet them. Number 20 is to allow communication with them via email. And number 21 is via Skype. Just different ideas to really engage with your fans. Number 22 is to consider having a QR code on your art piece NFT. QR codes, again, provide authenticity, but also it's really exciting that you can just scan a QR code and it'll take you to a certain area like a web page. Number 23 is to consider similar NFTs to what sells. Really look at recently sold filters if they're available on the NFT platform, as this will give you an insight into what's selling really well. Number 24 is to consider having a certificate of authenticity. You could simply just get a draft certificate off the internet and just redesign that for your NFT. Number 25 is to pre-release your artwork. So maybe you could promote it as a very cheap option as a pre-release, and then the formal option, maybe you get a discount or something like that for your actual official art piece that's high in quality. Number 26 is to consider just doing images for visuals. That's something that you may do already. Number 27 is to consider creating animations for visuals. It may be that, again, you want to work with a collaborator or you want to have a go at doing animations on your own. But again, that's more of a visual representation to a lot of people, and it's worth considering. Number 28 is to consider incremental pricing. So if you've got, say, 1 of 10 NFTs of the same thing, it may be that the first one is very cheap and then it'll incrementally price as they sell. Number 29 is to consider offering free entry to a showcase event that you'd be part of in the future. Number 30 is about giving away free merchandise. Maybe you want your artwork on a t-shirt and want to offer that as an NFT. Number 31 is to consider having a hard copy of the NFT. I think a lot of people that buy NFTs do miss that hard element of that. Number 32 is to consider giving away access to your vault. Maybe you've got hundreds of art pieces that you've done in the past, and maybe you want to give access to that. Number 33 is to give NFT buyers access to a community. This can really drive up fans and create more interest. Building a community is a fantastic way of selling more NFTs. Number 34 is to consider just offering one of one. That means there's only one going to be available, and that really does increase the popularity and scarcity of people wanting that item. Number 35 is to consider burning non-sold NFTs to drive demand. It may be that you have to pay gas fees to do that. Again, that drives scarcity. So if you say in a week's time, this NFT is going to be burnt, then people may rush to buy that. Number 36 is to consider creating your own token. I may do a video on that in the future, but there is a way to create your own token. Number 37 is to offer exclusive merchandise that's not available anywhere else. Number 38 is to offer discounts to maybe your store that you've already got on your website. Number 39 is to offer behind the scenes content. So perhaps you created a video in the background on how you actually produce this piece of art, and I think fans would be really interested in that. Number 40, again, community piece really, is to offer access to voting. You know, maybe the buyers of the NFTs choose your top 5 artwork to release next. Number 41 is about collecting a certain amount for NFT buyers, so they might buy 4 and they'll get the 5th piece for free. Number 42 is to offer access to the journey of your next artwork that you'll be working on. Maybe you want to take them on a journey and a story with that. Number 43 is to give fan recognition. So maybe you want to shout out on social media once they've bought their NFT, and you'll offer that as a service in the description. Number 44 is similar. Maybe you want to do a personalized video. Number 45 is to offer maybe the raw files of your artwork. Number 46 is to offer maybe your project files for your artwork. Number 47 is to allow the buyer to reuse. Now, typically, I think that's allowed on NFT platforms, but some may actually restrict that and not allow for resale. So it's something to bear in mind. Number 48 is to consider what tier you want to set up. So maybe you'll have the most high quality artwork possible that you can get digitally as a 1 of 1, and maybe that includes a hard copy as well. And maybe the 1 of 10 NFTs could have a lower quality of that. 2 more. Number 49 is to consider all future artworks delivered for free. You'd need to consider what price you'd want to do for that. And number 50 is to consider a similar thing, but the next digital artwork that you'll be doing will be sent to the NFT buyer for free. Hope you like this video, and I'll speak to you again soon. Please like if you did like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please hit that notification bell as well. I've done lots of different NFT platforms, not just music, so please check them out. Thank you.